likely a whole new reserve front row for Chicago as well, and that's when things can get a little bit tricky and a little bit messy. You get a good look there at the replacement hooker, Zabrick, about to throw in for Chicago.
You see Santa Cruz alum, 6 NLR cap for him entering play. Flash elevates the big man. Green line out. Zabrick behind the rolling ball. Looking for teammates to adhere to, then get the push. Flash very slow to get up. Back to his feet. He arrives. Zabrick trying to break some tackles. Anthem stands up tall, but here's short. Takeaway, Anthem RC, whistle stops play there. Into the hands briefly of Bullet.
I'm having the TMO checking.
Lucas Rummel, the Canadian national team captain, has a word with referee Luciano. This point of the match, injuries can become a factor. New play on for Swiel. Kicks that to touch. Line out set up here, Chicago. Fawcett's out of the game with his 2 tries so far. Zabrick is the man. Hamish Bain being attended to by Hounds trainers.
He's on top of you. He comes out. Yeah, I know. It looks bad, yeah. And I saw him on top. I just didn't see how they got there.
What do you think, Mike?
Time is off right now, so Bruce can come set.
So Bain grab his face right in the middle of the maul. Stays on the pitch.
White unlined.
Here's Zabrick. Finished last season with Seattle. Bain can't handle it cleanly, taken right back by Anthem RC. So the box line out, a problem there for the home side, trying to put this game away, but it's not over yet. Anthem RC has got to have a very quick score and then reorganize here, down by 8. Still time on the board, but deep in their own end. Run out, Wilson been very effective. A couple of sprints up pitch that have made a difference, especially in the second half for Anthem RC. They'll go to the foot this time. Gerlach sends it deep down pitch. Here's Michael Hand. He'll gather and return the volley. Right boot to it, out to touch.
It's a great result there from Anthem, who just moments ago was backed up on their own 5-meter line with their backs against the try line. They get up, they disrupt the throw, turn it over, kick long downfield, and now they're just over halfway back in Chicago territory. So a great turn of events for them. And again, they've got that wind at their backs, some wind in their sails, some momentum in their favor. They need this try, not only to get them that bonus point, which would be try number 4 for them, but to close the gap to get another losing bonus point. They need more than a try to get into the lead, but at least one try would give them those 2 table points that they so desperately need in that Eastern Conference.
Wilson Mike spins to Ali Khan. So Matthew Aworu from Calgary, Alberta, Canada for the first time. Gets pitch time here for Chicago late. As the Hounds try to seal the deal on their 6th straight win, but stubborn Anthem RC is not making it easy by any stretch. With the ball between the halfway line and the 10. Admirable job for Ishi Safoden running the show with the number 9. Been on the pitch the entire match. And referee Luciano does have a call. Quick re-trigger on the withhold.
He is offside. March here. Get 10, please.
Another penalty for Carolina. They will kick for touch.
And here's Anthem now, Dave, putting some pep in their step for sure as they go to the corner from Mitch Wilson. And you can see some determination in his eyes for sure. Good quick tap that time from Safoden off the penalty. And they are just on the front foot. They need this try, and they are going to want to put this one in.
Player of the match candidates. Siege for Fawcett and Flesh. Who do you have here?
Fawcett's done a fantastic job of steadying that pack all game long, but Flesh has put in quite a shift as well. They've each scored 2 tries for their team. A great overall game from the forward pack for Chicago, as is pretty customary for them at this point, though.
Anthem RC in the final moments does have a chance for another 5 points here. Be awfully big to get a 4th try for the bonus point. Add to the total. Chicago takes it away at the last moment. From the try zone, airborne kick. Booted skyward by Sweal, the number 10. Outside the red zone. Fricker trying to find it. Knock on the call, the advantage. Chicago short. Inside pass, Flesh, gain some meters. Ball goes backwards now, the 50-50 ball. Regain, Anthem RC. Foden. Fricker. Move up pitch, Martinez. Tappy, the rookie, out of Lindenwood. Young talent for this Anthem RC side. Cooley gained some meters. Still shy though, the 22. Knock on as a call. Drop there. Storty, the inside center, the rookie we talked about top of the broadcast. Not mention his name a lot as he puts in another match here for Anthem RC.
Frustration there from Storty. He's definitely had a quiet game. Hasn't seen as much action as he would have liked in that inside center position. Foden pleading his case with our referee, Emilio Luciano. But Anthem there, they were looking good. They were moving the ball, had some space. Mitch Wilson has brought that injection of speed into their game that they needed. A bit shifty and elusive in his ball carrying, and his distribution has been pretty spot on, but that time, unfortunately, Storty couldn't hang on to it. And right now, time is not their friend. All of this time that is being wasted to set up this scrum and arguing with the referee and trying to get set up is just working against Anthem, who, like I said, is more than one converted try out from winning, but a try, even if unconverted, gets them 2 bonus points on the table, or 2 bonus points on the table if they lose, which in the grand scheme of things could be huge for them. I know they haven't gotten any wins, but they do have some table points in their favor in that Eastern Conference.
Frenchman on the scrum. It collapses again, says referee Luciano. Try summary. Wrapping up this match. Injured Hound will be attended to. 2 for Flesh, 2 for the Butcher today. Tidwell and Bernal went the back-to-back jacks for Anthem RC to keep things really interesting in the second half. But time is the enemy of the visitors from North Carolina.
No. We're gonna move the penalty 10 meters for that. Yes, but hold on, we've got injury here. The mark will be 10 in front.
Zavinia, attended to, back on his feet, ready to resume. From the nation of Georgia. Signed last year after 2 years in the D2 French League. Outstanding international talent. Sub-pack the number 16 today.
Yes,
Free kick awarded off the penalty against Anthem RC. And out to touch and a chance here for a line out. And Chicago trying to put this one away. And final exclamation point on a 6th straight victory.
Time is off. We're going to set the line out and I'll put time back on.
This wasn't easy, Mike. You're going to get the victory, but it wasn't easy.
And this is that, what could have happened from Chris Latham saying these are the 2 scenarios that you'll see. This will be a battle for 80, or this will be a fun day at the office. And I can guarantee you Chicago, probably not the fun day they would have hoped for. But credit to Anthem. They stuck in this game. They went against the wind in that first half and really put up a good fight. And I think everything boils down to that try right before halftime for Chicago. If Anthem holds strong on defense in that situation, Chicago doesn't score, this is a very different game. But as it is, looks like Chicago is going to walk away with this victory this afternoon.
Luke White, Sydney, Australia. This captain, 80-plus MLR caps for him. Tremendous career. Play stopped here, final moments, and things get a little rough afterwards. The Chicago players took a big shot. He's holding his chin and rolling away in pain as emotions start to boil over here in the last moments.
Blue to the side, please. Hey, Chris. Back up, please. Back up. Chris.
Matt Jones from Australia, from Brisbane.
What I've seen is white comes
Took a shot to the chops.
A high, potentially no wrap shot. So I'm at a yellow card for 7 white.
I agree. I don't have a 5, but
Okay.
I have a no wrap.
Okay. Amanda, can you confirm those facts?
Hey, Millie, I'm checking the late hit.
We're just checking the late hit by 7 to make sure we don't have head contact.
TMO review, Amanda Cox. We'll check it out here. Kane
That
Alakan.
was 17. That was number 7. That's a different
We went way late and started all of that.
Okay.
Tried for the Jackals last year in the Dallas kit. First year Anthem RC player.
Millie, there is no head contact in the hit by white 7.
Okay, but you have a no wrap tackle.
Correct. No wrap.
Late no wrap tackle by 7 whites. We're at yellow card. Okay. Okay. You guys have heard that correct? Yellow card for 7 white for a late no wrap tackle.
Yeah.
Can I have 7, please?
Nothing else. They're flying in. Third man.
No. We can only do 1 at a time.
I know.
That's-
You understand what I'm saying?
I do understand what you're saying.
Like, and he's gotten away with one over there.
All right, Alakan will go to the bin here for the final moments. We'll have to take a seat. Anthem RC will be down a player here, 15 v 14 to end the match. It's wheel to touch again. Line out deep in the Anthem end again.
Keep our eyes peeled here.
Bay Area native from Oakland, Jackson Zabrick. 6 games Seattle last year. Backup hooker puts it in play short. Another good feed. Campbell driving forward.
That's what.
For another try to wrap this one up in Chicago. And a 6th straight win for the Hounds. What a statement
Tackle!
they have made to the first half of year 8 of Major League Rugby. Wow. Clearly a team to watch. Oworu. First 2 years, Chicago not part of the playoff picture. Last year, a breakout. Made the Eastern Conference Finals, lost at New England. Here's White. Looking for the offload in the final moments. Passing for Flesh.
A stripped first.
Mason's younger brother is in. It's
Brought back by white.
turned over.
So we'll have a 5-meter scrum to blue.
And a 5-meter scrum is going to be called here in the final moments.
And you can see Connor Mooneyham here saying it was knocked forward first. Storty, same thing, but that's going to do it for us anyway. That's going to end the game.
So that's it. Going to be a 28-20 final. So many good spots in the match, Mike, for Anthem RC. Bright spots.